Welcome to this RenderCAD tutorial. I'm going to show you how to iterate on your existing renders and fine-tune your workflow. Open up your render history and select a render that you want to modify or change. Let's go with this vehicle. And we can click the re-render option. Once you select the re-render option, it gives you two choices. You can re-render the original input image, or if your render was close but you need to modify it slightly, you can modify the render. So let's modify. And this brings it from the history back over to Render Studio as a fresh tile that's ready for rendering. Make sure you open the advanced settings and set the condition, background, and material to auto. This way the rendered image doesn't change the existing render that you have, but what we're going to do is modify different portions of it. So let's change the material color of the entire body. So select Material, Library, and we'll change this to the red car material. This is the master material, so it's going to apply a primary material to all the images in your render stack. Now let's hover over the tile and click Add Option. This gives us some new options specifically for this tile that we've selected. We could do Custom, Material, Background, or Remove. Let's choose Material and then select one from the library. We'll do Copper. And we'll choose a mask region to apply this material to. If no mask is selected, then it will assume it's the primary material. So let's select a region to apply this material to. We'll add it to the rims. And then I noticed in this render, it added some tail lights here and then a little tail light here. So let's remove those because that wasn't in the original input image. So we'll click Add Option, Remove, and select a mask. And apply. Done. Now each tile can have up to 3 options added to it. So go ahead and render. Okay, the render is done. Let's open it up and take a look. Looks pretty good. It changed the vehicle color to what we selected, changed the rim colors, and then removed the added brake lights. So things are looking pretty good. Now let's change the background and tint the windows. So we'll select Re-render, Modify Render. So this adds it to a new tile, so we can still see the original tile over here. This new tile has been reset, so it's ready to render. We will remove the master material on this one. And this time we'll change material to auto, and we'll select a background. Let's go to automobile, and this will show you a list of backgrounds or environments that are acceptable for automobiles. This one looks nice. This warning is saying that the image already has 3 references, and how would you like to proceed? Skip the image tile or override. So we're going to override, and it was overriding things on the previous render tile, so we don't care about that. But now that this new one has the background applied to it, let's see if there's anything else we wanted to change. Let's tint the windows. This will be a good time to test out the master details prompt. Tint windows dark. Let's try that out. Render is finished. Let's open it up. Not too bad. There's the original, and there's the new one with the reference background and the tinted windows. Looking good. Now let's try changing the rims and the treads out for something different. So select the re-render option and modify render. Then add custom. And here we'll type replace wheels with this. And then we'll add a reference image. So here's some Eagle Goodyear rims and wheel. Now note that it probably needs the entire tire, rim, and rim cap. And we'll choose a masking region here and here. Done. And we'll change it from exact to enhance and render. There it is. And that's looking pretty nice. That's all for this tutorial.